All right, everyone. Yay. I am so excited about this week's training. Oh my gosh, this is part 4 on how to market, sell, and create your online course. And today I'm going to be sharing with you how to sell your online course year round. And you want to stay tuned for this because I've got 5 simple marketing ways that you can sell your online coaching courses simplest way possible. So stay tuned. All right, again, welcome everyone. If this is your first time seeing my face in your feed, I am Elise Michelle. I am a marketing coach for coaches, and I help coaches just like you market your coaching business the simplest way possible. And so today's training is about how to simply sell your your online course year round. Okay. So y'all know I like to get right into it. So if you while you guys are coming in, make sure you say hi to me. Let me know that you're with me so I can say hi back to you. But you guys know I like to get right into it and not waste your time. All right. So look, if you have not already, I need for you to go and download this 31-page workbook on how to create and sell your online course. Look, inside of this workbook, I created this to help you implement your online course so that you can start selling your course today and continue selling it over and over and over again. This workbook is going to be your go to thing, right? This is going to be something that you're going to want to save and hold on to. So if you have not done that already, go ahead and do that. The link is going to be below in the video as well. And look, if you guys have not been jamming with me yet, right? Hello, Pam. If you guys have not been jamming with me, okay, inside the Coaching Business Simplified, we've been doing co-working sessions around creating your online course or marketing it, selling it. And y'all, the club members are kicking butt. They have their funnels all set up. They have their next offers all set up. All of this happens inside of the co-working session. So if you haven't been jamming with me, you haven't been looking at the Coaching Business Simplified community, then you definitely want to do that. I'm going to talk about that really later on in the training. So stay tuned, stay to the end. Hello, Stephanie, so that I can give you a little bit more detail about the Coaching Business Simplified community. Awesome. Look at that. Yep. Pam says co-working session was amazing. And thank you for that testimony video that you left on the page, Pam, as well. Okay. All right. So look, y'all, creating an online course can lead to years of passive income. Yes, it can. It can lead to passive income. And I love to talk about digital products this way so that you know that you can be you can be teaching, you can be coaching, and you can still be having money coming in because you've created this one course one time and you can still bring in money over and over again, right? So I'm gonna assume my Facebook user here is Arnetta. Arnetta like says hi. I usually be working right now, so I'll be missing you live. Almost done with my course. Yes, love it. Hello, everyone. She says co-working session was everything. Yes, look at that. Okay, yeah. So online courses will help you lead you into bringing in passive income. It is also one of the things that I see is like the biggest mistake that stop people from creating a course is that they don't know how to sell it online. And I get it, right? You spend some time creating this awesome course, but you're like, okay, so what do I do next? Right. But some of the false beliefs that I hear that people say about creating a course is that they're not good at selling. Okay. They're not good at selling. I get that because I wasn't either. I've heard sometimes that, I have to be on social media every day, right? I got to be posting and telling people to buy my course, almost being so salesy that people don't follow you. I've heard that and I've thought that too. Okay. And no one really makes money with courses. Some people believe that, and that is not true, right? For myself, I brought in for the past total, if I tell you about totally, I've brought over $40,000 and income just for online courses, just from online courses. That it has nothing to do with my membership. It has nothing to do with my coaching on the side, just from Digital courses, online course, I've brought in about $40,000. It's probably a little bit more now. Okay. I'm probably closer to 50 now. I haven't looked at my numbers, but you can make numbers. Okay. You can make money. It didn't, sometimes people say it didn't work for me. You try to sell it one time and it just didn't work. Well, I'm going to share with you some other ways that you could probably sell it that will work for you. And some people say they just don't have time. And I'm going to give you a solution to that. If you don't have time to sell it, or create it. I got the solution for you on that as well. So no excuses here. Okay. So here's the honest truth. There are several ways to sell your online course. And I know that there are people out there who say, oh, this is the one thing. This is the best thing. This is the only thing that you should do. And I'm just going to be honest, as a marketer, as a coach, as a human being, their way might work, but it doesn't mean that it will work for you, where you are in your life right now, what's going on in your life, where your skill sets are. So I don't like to tell you that there's one way. I'm going to always give you options. Does that really make sense? You know, my coach would have said, "Oh, Elise, you need to like focus on one thing and let that be your go-to." Well, that's not my go-to. That ain't my stilo, right? Because for me, sometimes I'm feeling one way, and some ways I'm not feeling a way that way. So I like to give my clients, my coaches, my followers, my friends, everyone who is asking me questions, I like to give you multiple ways because you all have different things going on in your life, and every method does not work. Y'all agree to that? I agree to that. Deborah says, hello, Elise, and everyone else watching today. Don't sleep on the co working sessions. You're missing out, y'all. See? See? It's not just me. It's just not me. Okay. All right. So, y'all, let's get into this. Let's get into it. All right. So, here are 5 additional ways that you can sell an online course, and all you need to do is choose one. Just choose one. So, as a quick reminder again, grab your pen, get your notebook because we're about to get started. If you haven't downloaded the workbook, go ahead and do that. Link is going to be in the description below if you have not downloaded already. And let me just say this because if you haven't downloaded, you need to go ahead and download it right now because after this week, this is going to go up in my store for sale. Right now, you can grab it for free. Club members get it for free already, but if you're not a club member and you want it, you better do it now because it will not be available for free a week from now. Okay. Just giving you a heads up on that. Okay. All right. So let's get started. The first way is email. The email welcome series. To me, this is the easiest and quickest way to start selling your course. So, y'all know I've been talking about emails and writing the emails and getting your email sequence and all together. Well, I'm still talking about it. And this is going to be the easiest and quickest way for you to sell your course is through an email welcome series. Okay. So, here's what you're going to need. You're going to need the email provider. That email provider can be MailChimp, it can be Aweber, it can be ConvertKit, it can be MailLite, a MailerLite, and that's what it's called. Whatever service you want. Mostly all those services have some kind of autoresponder series so that you can upload the emails and then they go out when someone opts into something or is already on your list. Maybe you already have a list of people and you haven't created a welcome email series. So in that part of this email, the welcome email way that you can sell it is that you're going to include a welcome email series. And this is different from the special offer emails that I was talking about previous weeks. So the welcome email series is going to include a welcome message, of course. It's going to have three more emails in that series that's going to introduce your audience to you. Let them know, what you offer is going to position you as an expert. And then this last email of the welcome email series is going to be you offering your course. And then after that, you start the special offer email templates, which is the Gang Logic Fear emails. Okay. So the welcome email series is different than the special offer emails. And right now, the welcome email series is nowhere on my site. This email series is only going to be for club members. So we'll talk about that later. And then the last thing is a countdown timer. Now, this is the game changer. You might be like, countdown timer? What is that? What are you talking about? So, the countdown timer, if you think about it, if you go into your email for like, maybe y'all follow H&M or New York and Company or something like that, some kind of retail store. And a lot of times during Black Friday, they'll have a timer in the email that say that you have this time span to buy what you need to buy. Maybe it's in the next 24 hours, it might be for 3 days, but there is an email, there's a timer that actually appears in the email that will start counting down to let you know that you have this amount of time to actually purchase this course at this discount price. And you can have that same thing in your email as well. So I found a countdown timer. It's a free one called Motion Mail. It's called Motion Mail, and there's several out there. There's Deadline Funnel, that's a paid version, but let me tell you, I just use Motion Mail. It's free. Yes, it's going to have the logo at the bottom, but who cares, right? It works, right? And you can embed this. It gives you a little bit of code, and it allows you to embed it in your email. So when someone opens up their email, this timer automatically kicks off, no matter when or where they open it or what day the countdown starts from the time they open that email. Y'all see, that's a game changer, right? So go check it out. Go to put it on your list as Motion Mail and go check it out, right? Maybe later on I can do some more training about it, but it's a game changer. So put it in your little resource toolbox that you can go back to. Okay. So this making sense so far? Because this is the first way. And to me, it is the easiest and quickest way to start selling your course. So you're going to need the emails, you're going to need email provider, you're going to need a special offer email templates, and it's going to be the motion emails countdown that you can put in your email. Okay. All right. So that's the first way. Am I is this as easy as I say it is? It is. It's simple. It's really simple. So let's go on to the second way. The second way is going to be the 3 to 5 day live challenge. Now, this is perfect for the person who is like an educator who loves to share information, loves to gather around with people, likes to teach, and they have a lot to share. So I encourage people, if you are an educator, you're a teacher by heart, you just love sharing, you have a lot to share, then the 3 to 5 day live challenge will work for you. And this is what you're going to need. All right. So the 3 to 5 day challenge starts with having 3 to 5 days worth of content because during those 3 days or 5 days, you're going to have to be teaching something. Okay. Right now, my husband is running a challenge right now, and it's going to be the Money Breakthrough Workshop. And it's a 5 day challenge to help people save more, get clear on their money, know where to put their money. He's running a challenge because he loves teaching this. And so you can do the same thing. You're also going to need a place to host your videos because I'm going to suggest that you do this in video form. That's what the live part of it comes in. Let me give y'all some face. That's where the live component comes in. And you can choose to host these videos on YouTube. You can host the videos on a Facebook private group, right? But you need a place to host the videos that you're going to be doing these daily live challenges for the next 3 to 5 days, right? The next thing you're going to need is the email provider because when someone opts in, you got to be able to send them some emails and some reminders, right? You're going to need the special offer email templates. I talked about that a couple of weeks ago. The link to that is going to be below as well. And then you're going to need the countdown timer that you can embed inside of that email. So if you like the challenge concept, then do it this way. Get your 3 to 5 days of content. Find a place where you're going to host your videos. I would just recommend hosting them on in within a I can't get my words out within a private Facebook group. Use your email provider, right? Again, that could be MailChimp, ConvertKit, that could be Aweber, whatever you like, right? And then plug in your special email, your special offer emails, and then the countdown timer. Once you set this up, y'all, let me just say this. Once you set this up, all you have to do is do the challenge. Or in that previous one, all you have to do with the emails is set your emails up. And all you have to do is lead people to the freebie. And everything happens on the back end. That's what I call like the AI assistant, right? An artificial intelligence. You have your virtual assistant, but it's like an artificial intelligence. It's like a robot is doing it for you. And you're using these automation services within your email provider to make all of this happen. You set it up one time, right? And then it happens automatically, right? Y'all know like that robot vacuum cleaner, right? I wanted one of those so bad before we got our housekeeper. But that robot vacuum cleaner, you set it up one time so it takes the perimeter of the house. Then after that, you don't have to set it up ever again. All you do is hit a button, it rolls out, it vacuums up the house. That's what setting up your emails can do for you as well. Setting up your automation, right? Setting up your AI automation or your AI assistant to get these things done for you. Set it up one time, it works in the back end. Okay. All right. So let me get off my soapbox on that one. Right. All right. So am I making sense so far? Because I know right now I share with you two ways, and these two ways are like game changers. And all you have to do is choose one. Well, I've got 3 more to go. Okay? I got 3 more to go. So you get to choose. You have so many options. That's what I love about what I do is because I can give you the options, right? You don't have to stick with one way. You can choose which way works best for you, right? Yes, 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 Arnetta and Deborah gives me hearts. Love it. So this is making sense. Yes. All right. Let's go on to the next thing. This one is my favorite. Oh my gosh. And it is the classic way to do it. It's old school, it still works, and it is great for having or making high-end offers. So if you have a high-end course, like meaning when I mean high end, I mean that it's like $297. It's 200 plus. Okay. This is great to do an invite only webinar or masterclass. And what I mean invite only means that people have to give you their name and email and sometimes their phone number so that you can send them text messages. That this is the only way that they can see this training as long as they give you their information. And maybe you even charge a low dollar amount. Maybe it's $7 that the only way they get to see this webinar, but that's up to you. I call these invite only events, invite only webinars or master classes. This is the old school way to do it. It works, y'all. It works, right? And it is great for high end offers. Okay. So let's get into it. Let me show it with this is what you're going to need. You're going to need slides because you're going to be doing a presentation. Okay. And you're going to need some worksheets. It can be a one-page worksheet. It can be a two-page worksheet. And the reason why I like to include the worksheets because I like people to follow along with me as I am doing my master class. Okay. I want people to take notes because I'm really big on kinesthetic learning. I like people to listen to me. I like people to see me. And I like people to write down and take notes of what I'm doing. Because if you can apply at least two of the learning styles, then people are going to retain it. And that's where transformation happens. Okay. So worksheets and slides are really important. You also want to choose your webinar platform. That could be YouTube. Y'all, you can use YouTube as your webinar platform. You can do your webinar inside of a private Facebook group. Okay. And then you can stream inside of that group. You can use it that way, or you can use it if you have a fancy webinar software like I think Webinar Jam, then you can use that. But y'all, I just use YouTube. That's what I've been using, or I just go live on within a group. I cannot get that word out today. Inside a private Facebook group. So don't overcomplicate this. The other thing you're going to need is an opt-in landing page. So right now, over to the right-hand side, this is one of my invite only webinars that I did a long time ago. This is where I was sharing with people how to publish, promote, and profit from their own book without a big budget or large audience. So in this webinar, I share with them 3 secrets on how to make that happen, how to become a bestseller, all of that, yada, yada, yada. But this was my webinar. And literally, guys, when I did this webinar, I was selling I think it was a $297 course from this webinar. So that was like my high end course. So I did the webinar and for other people's groups, right? And I literally every time I at least sold 4 of these courses. Okay, at least 4 of these, right? Lashonda says, "Can I download this, Queen? This is fantastic." Yes, you can. Lashonda, send me a message, and I will send this over to you. Okay, just let me know. Thank you for asking. I'd gladly give it to you. All right, so you're gonna need the opt-in page. You're also gonna need the email provider. Okay, so again, that MailChimp, ConvertKit, whatever you're gonna use the special offer emails and the countdown timer. So do y'all see how I am repeating things over again? Once you have the basics, you can use it over and over again, like the foundation. So the email provider is the foundation. The special offer emails is the foundation. The countdown timer is the foundation. And I introduced that to you with the first method. So if you got that, you got like 50% of all of these ways that you can sell your online course. You see what I'm saying? Y'all see that? Okay. But you can choose. Invite only is one of the ways that I love to sell a high end course. And it is the classic way. Like it's old school, but it still works. Here's another secret. Let me share with y'all. Look, if you don't like doing slides, and you like, I ain't got time for that. Y'all can just do a conference call. So you can do this same concept without the slides and be strictly on the phone with people. Now that's old school. Old school is the conference calls, right? You can do the same thing. You can have your notes in front of you. You can give them the worksheet. Only thing is that you're just not doing a video. It still works. It's the old. You know what I always say? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. It works, but a lot of people don't have the time for this. It does take a little longer. Your presentation is gonna be, like, between 30 minutes to sometimes 90 minutes. I don't recommend 90-minute, trainings because who got time for that? My attention span is short. Most people's attention span is short as well. It is great for higher end offers because you're spending more time with people, you're giving them more information. So, again, it's great for those of you who are comfortable with presenting. You have a lot of information. You're good at educating people. You're comfortable with doing presentations live or on a conference call. You have worksheets that go along with your training. This is perfect, and you have a high end offer. I recommend this for higher end offers because of the time that goes into creating this. Okay. But luckily, my Coaching Business Simplified members don't even have to worry about creating the slides because I do that for you. And let me share with you a little bit more information about that. Okay. So, look, if you're not a Coaching Business Simplified member, you definitely want to go check it out. So, if you're looking for more leads, more sales, and more clients, you want to check out the Coaching Business Simplified, right? Inside the Coaching Business Simplify, you get monthly live trainings, and that includes the co-working sessions that everyone's been talking about. You get done for you content so that you always have the content that you need to run your webinars, to have online courses, to put inside of your membership, to offer inside your group coaching program, to even also do live workshops if you're doing retreats. You have all of that. I create all of that for you inside of the Coaching Business Simplify. You also get spotlight coaching with me. You get that inside of the co-working session. So if you got any questions, I will answer every single one of your questions. And you become part of a coaching community of other coaches that are just kicking butt. So inside of those co-working sessions, you get to network with other coaches. You get to hear their questions that they're asking, and you get to hear my answers to them. You get to also network and work together. You get to dump you content. You're not going to get this anywhere else, like anywhere. And am I patting myself on the back on this? Yes, I am, because you will not. It is a phenomenal community that if you want to be part of and you're interested in growing your coaching business, getting more leads, getting more sales, and getting more clients, you definitely want to check out the Coaching Business Simplify. The link is below. The link is also going to be below this video afterwards that you guys definitely want to join, right? Pam's already says it is priceless. Pam has been with me for quite a while. So definitely, guys, and especially after you can join for only $7. And then after that, it's only $47 a month. Like that's a killer steal for everything that you get inside of that. Okay. So go check it out, write it down, or come back to this training, or just wait until the end and then link to The Coaching Business Simplified will be also below this video as well. Okay. Pam says, I have been coaching for 11 years and there is not anything else like this out there. Yes. Yes. And again, Pam is saying it and I am patting myself on the back as well. Okay. Um, I'm so thankful I joined. Thank you, Arnetta. Yes, love having you there as well. All right, y'all. Okay. All right. So I've shared with you 3 ways so far. I've shared with you 3 ways. I'm gonna give y'all a little bit more favor. I've shared with y'all 3 ways. I've got 2 more to go. So just with the 3 ways that I've shared with you, you're good to go. All you gotta do is choose one. The email, the invite only, and the 5-day challenge or the 3 or 5-day challenge. You can choose one of those and be good to go. But y'all know how I am. I like to give you more. I like to over deliver. So I've got 2 more that I want to share with you. Y'all ready? Let me get me something to drink because I'm ready. All right. So here we go. The next way is in-person workshops and trainings. This is awesome for those speakers, my speakers out there. This is a great speaking opportunity. So if you are asked to speak in person, because everything is opening up now, we can do things more in person, then you can do this training as well. This is great for speaking opportunities. You have a workshop in your back pocket, and at the end of the workshop, you can sell your course, right? So, this is what you will need. You need to have a 20 to 45-minute workshop ready to go. You're gonna need a place to host a workshop. So one of the things I said, you can do this on your own too. So if you're one of these people who like to do live events, this is a great opportunity as well. So you're gonna need a 20 to 45-minute workshop. You're gonna need a place to host this workshop. You're gonna need a lead magnet as well. Now, this is where you can capture people's emails. They get something when when they attend your workshop. Even if it's a paid, they still are leaving with something. That is really important to share. Is that when you do a live in-person workshop, you want people to leave there with something, and that something should be some type of lead magnet, workbook, worksheets. And on that worksheet or inside that ebook or whatever, you want to have your contact information. Okay. You also want to use your email provider because as these people are coming to your live event, you want to capture emails. You want to capture emails. And then the next thing is that you want to have a follow up process. So, because inside of that lead magnet that you're going to give them, right, in person, or if it's a digital, maybe you give them a link that they can download. Inside of that workbook is going to be the information about your course. Y'all got me? And then you already have their emails. Now it will be your responsibility to follow up with everyone who attends your event. Welcome and thank everyone for attending your event. Give them a little bit more information about yourself, and then sell the course to them. So you're going to basically use your follow up process to thank people, tell them about you again, because some people might forget. I know they didn't because you did a wonderful presentation. They will not forget about you, and then the opportunity to sell. This is where we move from being a coach to a coach with a business, moving from being just a coach to a CEO coach, because this is the business part of it. We love to speak. I like to speak, right? I love to do in person speaking opportunities as well. But sometimes I fall short on, okay, how do I continue to make money from this? And it's really key to give people something. Again, that worksheet, an ebook, even if it's an ebook that's not physical, you give them a link so that they can download it right there while you are speaking so that they can flip through it. And inside of that lead magnet, there is information about your course. And then your responsibility after that event is to follow up. So it's a follow up process. And I just say use emails, right? Welcome them, thank them, and then tell them a little about yourself again, and then share information about the course. Okay. So this one is a big one. Special as thing is opening up in the summertime. Seem like in the summertime there are more live events, so you might be invited to speak. So have a workshop like this that moves people to your online course in the back of your pocket. All right. Okay. Now here's the last one. Y'all ready for this one? I feel like there should be a song or something, right? The next one is your free coaching sessions. How it all started for me was the free coaching sessions. This was how I started. I didn't have all of that other stuff before, and I know I should have probably started with this first, but I want y'all to know that you don't have to have all your ducks in a row. Mm-mm. You don't have to have everything situated. I got a cell phone that I can talk on. I got Zoom that I can stream with or, invite somebody because Zoom has a free pay, right? So if your money's short, you don't have time, you don't have all these things, the free coaching session works. And now, how does this go? Okay. Let me show you what you need. You're going to need a questionnaire. And basically, this questionnaire is going to just ask people where are they in their business or where are they in a relationship, just where they are. What are they struggling with? You're going to get the basic information, their name and email. And y'all can create a questionnaire on Google Forms. That's free. So you ask them their name, their information, their phone number, email, that kind of information. And you're going to ask them what they're struggling with. And then you're going to ask them what is it that they hope to get from this free strategy session or coaching session with you. Okay. And then they're going to schedule a session with you. You can use Candidly or you can get on the phone. You can go back and forth, emails and DMs. I don't care. They're going to schedule a session with you. And you're going to have a place to host this session. That can be based on phone, that can be with Zoom, it can be whatever. Right now, y'all see this picture of me. This is me holding a free strategy session, right? My husband took this picture of me. I have my headsets on, and literally, I am holding this free coaching session over the phone. I don't even think Zoom even existed then. So I was doing this over the phone. I had went through that questionnaire, right? And I sent them an email because you're gonna need an email provider, right? I sent them an email reminding them of the event. Now, when I got them on the phone, I helped them with whatever they were struggling with. So I gave them a solution to whatever they were struggling with. Then I said, I have this course that will help you get bigger results. And at that time, that course was Be Your Own Boss. Do y'all know that was the first course? It was a three three module or four module course that I had done previous trainings, like pre-recorded videos. That course I sold for maybe about 3 years, and it brought me in thousands of dollars. That's where I made my first $1,000 a month, right? But I was still working like part time. I was still working as a college professor, and that was the first time I made my solid like $1,000 a month. My first time. And then after that, my 3K a month was easy just coming from that course of pre-recorded videos of trainings that I had done. God, y'all, it was I bundled the course. I bundled them of videos, previous videos, and I bundled this into a course called Be Your Own Boss. And I sold it for years using this process. I would send them an email reminder. And then after our event, if they did not buy right from the phone call, then I would send them a series of emails talking about the course in the emails with the countdown timer. This is how I started. I didn't have all that stuff. Okay. I didn't, I mean, and this is the quickest way. This is one of the quickest way to set up. But again, as you can see, the last three bullet points is the foundation from the first example that I gave you. I'm just adding a little twist to it. Is this making sense? Like I just need to pause for a minute because I know sometimes we might overthink things. And sometimes we might think that this is not possible for you, but it is. And again, the one thing that I want you guys to understand is that I will never give you something that is complicated. I will never give you something that does not fit where you are in your life right now. All of you don't live a life like me, right? I'm at home chilling with my husband, and that's all I do. Some of y'all have kids. You have a life. I don't have all those things, so I can do a little bit more than you can. But some days, to be real and honest with you, some days I just don't want to, and you might not want to either, right? I remember saying this to my y'all. I know so off topic, right? I was telling my therapist about getting out and networking more. And I said, I know I need to do something. And I stopped myself and says, no, I don't want to do it. Like, I don't want to do it. And she laughed and said, you don't have to do it. So there are things that people might say to you that you should be doing, you ought to do, you better do. Let me just tell you, you don't. You can choose what fits you best. And that is why I will always give you options. Sometimes I feel like I might overwhelm people a lot because I give you so much information. And if you ever feel like that with anything that I share with you, just know in the back of your head, at least it's not trying to overwhelm me. She's giving me options. And if I give you too many, like I gave you 5 today, but I suggested that you can stop at the first 3. If you're overwhelmed right now, just go back to the first 3 and choose them. Okay. But for those of you who like more options that you can go back to, I gave you 5 and you can just choose one. Just choose one. That's all. Just choose one, right? LaShonda says, I this is truly a blessing. Very encouraging. Thank you so much. You're so welcome. Thank you so much. All right, guys. So those are my 5 ways. And again, I want you to just choose one that works best for you and then run with it. Go with it. That's all. Okay. So here's your action steps. Like I mentioned, choose one marketing plan to launch your online course. Grab the workbook today because by the end of this week, it will not be free at all. Okay. So you want to grab your workbook and work through your online course. Take notes of what I've shared today and implement. That's the key thing. If you want passive income in your business, you got to implement. And I've given you so many simple ways. And if you start with the first way, if you start with the first way that I share with you or you start with the last one that I share with you and then build up on that, then great. That's all you have to do. So if you want those welcome email series, and you are not a club member, go ahead and check that out. Look into the Coaching Business Simplified. I don't think I have a slide after this. I don't have a slide on that. But the link to all of that stuff is going to be in the video below. And as a reminder, again, guys, thank you so much for showing up for me. Next week, I'm going to be talking about starting an online coaching business. Most of you who are with me or who are in the Coaching Business Simplified, you're probably about, maybe in the first 6 months of starting your coaching business. Some of you have been in your coaching business for a very long time. Great. But sometimes we might need a little refresh, right? Some of us are just kicking off and starting their coaching business. So the series for next month is starting your coaching business, some of the mistakes and failures, how to overcome those, how to stop procrastinating, how to get your first couple of clients. Like I'm gonna be dropping some dimes. Y'all think I dropped some dimes doing this series? Starting your online coaching business. I'm gonna drop some more. I'm gonna really drop some more. All right. Thank you. Deb says, "How do club members access the emails?" I'm going to send you guys an email. No, that's a lie. I'm going to give you the link to the emails inside of the club today, Deborah. As soon as I get off this call, I'm going to put the email inside of the Facebook group. Okay. Amen. Yes. Drop them. Yes. All right, guys. So thank you so much. Deborah says this series is definitely for me. Yes, girl, I'm gonna be dropping how to get the clients, how to get people into the group coaching program, all of that. You are not gonna want to miss this series. All right. All right, guys. Y'all have an awesome. You're welcome. 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 You guys have an awesome and blessed day, and I'll be talking to you later. Peace out. Thank you, Pam.